just quickly, top 20 just came out today, and the interesting thing was for number one was so narrow. It was one voting point, and when you vote, if you vote somebody for first place, you get 20 points. Second place, you get 19, 18, 17, 16. We had 21 coaches that voted. So Red Bank Catholic had 409 points. Tom Drew North had 408. Red Bank Catholic had 12 first place votes. Tom Drew North had 9. It was that close. So
I think, again, that debate is going to keep raging, especially after RBC lost to Seton Hall Prep. I think a lot of people we'll make the move now to Tom Drew North, but North doesn't really have that huge, win over a high-ranked team. No, they don't. And that's more the fault of their schedule, not the fault of
Let me change that. Would you think Washington was a signature win?
I mean, they're 3-3 going into last week. I mean, they're kind of a 500-ish team. I thought early in the year they were going to be better than they were. Rumson now has, 3 losses, I believe it is. So, those wins are not. I think those teams are solid, but record-wise, it's not.
The thing I don't like, Scott, is people will be like, well, they played Rumson and they gave up 27. They only won by 13. Once you start saying they only won by 13, don't talk about running up scores then. Because those are the same people that will say, hey, look at me, we won by 50. And then if you won by 50, they're running it up. We had our back with it. So, I don't know. A win's a win. When you beat Rumson on that stage, 40-27.
No, you're right. And you scored over 40 on them. Yeah. It's not like you eked out, 13-0 win or something like that. You put over 40 on them, and no, you're right, because you don't want to encourage. Okay, we're up late, we have the ball. There's 2 minutes left. We should be taking a knee, and instead we're throwing 50-yard bombs down the field because we want to cosmetically dress this thing up a little bit. You don't really want to get to that because that's just going to lead to coaches being at each other's throat in midfield and all kinds of ill will. So no, I think that part you can't get too caught up. And believe me, I've done these rankings where guys were like, well, we played them in a scrimmage in the preseason, and we scored 4 touchdowns on that, and going all the way back to that kind of stuff. So, you can get crazy with nitpicking every little detail.
You're talking about
the only way this is going to be a crazy argument in the end of the day is if both of them win state championships. If RBC wins non-public B for the second straight year, and Tom's River North wins an inaugural group championship in a large school group, then I think, yes, that argument will go on and on and on into the offseason.
And it could happen.
And it certainly could happen, yeah. I mean, that's a very plausible scenario. So we'll see where it goes. But, looking at this top 22, the top 5 seems pretty solidified at this point. You got a big jump there from Raritan coming up from the win over St. John Vianney. Jumped to 9 from 13. Colts Neck got a boost for beating Howell, clinching at least a share of that division. Ocean steadily ticking up all year in the rankings, now all the way up to number 6. But no huge surprise here. The coaches, surprisingly, that's why I love when sometimes it's like they're upset about this ranking or that. You put them all together, they're doing pretty much the same rankings that I would do if we were doing it.
Yeah, you're right. But not a lot of movement. A lot of people stay the same. Once playoffs start happening and a team loses, they get forgotten a little bit. Another team keeps winning, and then there gets some movement right there. But Long Branch moved into the top 20 with their nice upset win. But everything kind of stayed put for the most part.
Yeah, I think the other interesting team to me is number 4, Point Borough. Right, they've kind of been there all year, right behind that tier of RBC, Donovan, and Tom's River North. Can they crack that top 3? If they go undefeated and win the inaugural Group 2 title in the state of New Jersey, do they jump like a Donovan Catholic if Donovan gets beat by Don Bosco Prep or Bergen in the playoffs? I think that's another argument that can go on and on.
I say,
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, before I say something and people get mad at me, I'll cross it in 3 weeks.